Hello, Leo, and welcome to my channel. I am Lola, your Empress of Love, and I am giving you the tea on love and romance. Leo, this reading will cover October 2017 for your love and romance readings. Okay, Leo, we are going to get started. We are going to start with the tea leaf fortune cards, and your first card up is the shield card. The shield card, Leo, for some of you, you will be needing to defend yourself. And the shield card is calling on you to use this shield to defend yourself. Something is going to come about, or a situation you're going to be dealing with, where it will call for you to defend yourself. Also, the shield card says that if someone is offering you help, you are being called upon to use that help as a shield in defending yourself against whatever situations you may encounter during this time frame. Okay? Then you have the cobweb card. The cobweb card is letting you know that you're going to be protected from negative forces beyond your control. Just as the spider weaves the web to capture its prey, you are going to have help, or you're going to be protected from a negative situation in the same way. The forces that be will spin a web to keep you safe, to help you get beyond any negative forces that are beyond your control, that you won't be caught up in the situation. In other words, you will be shielded, okay, from your from any negative forces that may come your way during this time frame. So that's good to know. Then you have the moon card, which indicates that some of you will be having life changes. Some of you, your lives will be changing in this time frame. Just as one moon changes to another, bringing about new experiences, new times, new space, new ideas. Some of you Leos, your lives are going to be changing in such a dramatic way that you may even identify with your life changes, like some people might say, the werewolf comes out when the moon is full. So some of your lives are going to be changing that dramatically, okay? You're going to be just turning into someone different. Not necessarily in a mad way, but in a different way, okay? So some life changes or changes in your life, in your lives, are going to be on the horizon during this time frame, Leos. And then you have the stork card. News of a birth or a new business opportunity is coming for some of you Leos, okay? So some of you are pregnant. Some of you are going to be getting news that someone close to you is pregnant, or maybe going into a new business opportunity, or venturing into a new business opportunity. It could be that someone will be identifying with their business opportunity as their baby, okay? Saying, this is my baby, but pertaining to their business. And this either will be you, Leo, or it will be someone that is close to some of you Leos, okay? Then you have the desk. The desk card is calling on you to pay more attention to your work, because some of you are slacking, is what the desk card indicates, because there's work on the desk that's unfinished. And the desk card is saying, those of you Leos that haven't been paying attention to your work, or haven't been doing what you need to do pertaining to your work, or getting your work done, getting your work out, completing your work and doing what you need to do, that it could cost you. It could cost you your job. It could cost you time. It could cost you money. So the death card is calling upon you to get that work finished and to pay attention to your work. Then you have the feather card. The feather card indicates that someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay? Someone is playing you, so to speak. Someone is behaving as if they're like this feather, just blowing in the wind. Whichever way the wind blows, then there they are. You know, not having any real roots or real grounding or real stability. And they're insincere in their actions. So pay attention and look out for that. Okay? It could also be that they are pretending to be more spiritual than what they really are, or they could be weaning away from their spirituality and going in a different direction. Maybe they were spiritual and now they're falling off and starting to become more, flaky, or more just not being what they present themselves to be. Okay? And because this card is coming up for you, Leos, some of you are going to be either found out because this is you, or you're going to find this out about someone that you may have trusted or depended on or thought was one way. You're going to find out that they're totally the opposite of what you've been thinking about them. And you're going to find out that they're not sincere at all. And you can't rely on them. So just pay attention to that. Then you have the Lion card. The Lion card says time to act. Time to act like the lion. The lion fears man nor beast. And the Lion card coming up in your reading here is telling you it is time for you to stand strong. It is time for you to roar and let the entire world, jungle, life, your family, and even yourself know that you are fearless. Act in courage. Take a stance and in courage, in that you do whatever you need to do from a standpoint of courage, not from fear. Let fear not even be a part of whom you are, what you stand for. Just go for it. Be fearless, as the lion is, king of the jungle. And this Lion card is calling you to your proper place. Leo the lion. It is calling you to your proper place, Leos. Stand up, rise up, and be encouraged, and live and act in courage. Okay? Let that be your mantra for the month of October, that you are going to live in courage, act in courage. You are going to show your courage. That's what this Lion card is calling on you to do for the month of October 2017, Leos. Okay? Then you have the Rabbit card. The Rabbit card says too much concern with sexual matters. Okay? This rabbit is sitting here with nothing but sex on its mind. Okay? It just wants to get busy. You ever hear the expression humping like a rabbit or humping like rabbits? Okay. Well, it's calling you, Leos, to balance things out. A lot less sex and a whole lot more of something else. Okay, I don't know what you Leo's been doing, but that's what this card is calling you to do less sexual matters, thinking of sex, doing sex, sex is what this card represents, and it's saying that you need to balance things out because you have too much sex on your mind, or you're engaging too much in sex, um, and it's just calling you to restore some balance in your life as it relates to sexual matters. Okay, then you have the ant card. The ant card is encouraging you to work, achieve that you so that you will have success. Work, achievement, and success. If you work as the ant does, we all know the story of the ant. The ant, when it's warm, the ants are gathering food for the winter, and this card is calling you to work so that you will achieve your success. So that you will be successful, and you will gain you'll reach your goals and have success and great achievement as the ant um, does. So this ant in particular, he's carrying a leaf that's as big as he is, which means that he's carrying a heavy load. So he's carrying a heavy load so that when the time is necessary, he will be fully stocked, fully prepared, fully ready for whatever, for the winter. Okay? So this card is calling you, Leos, to work while it's day so that when the nighttime comes, you can rest. Okay? That's what this card is telling you for this month, Leos. Okay? Be like the ant and work diligently ahead of time. Then you have the carriage card, which says a journey, either physical or mental, is on the horizons for you. Okay? Some of you will be physically traveling. Some of you will be mentally letting go and taking a journey that way, and that you will be thinking about things in a way that you haven't before, and you will be going on a mental journey. For those of you that will not be physically going on a journey, you will definitely be mentally journeying. Okay? Then you have the bird flying card. The bird flying card indicates that there's news on the way. It doesn't indicate whether it's good news or bad news, but it indicates that there is news on the way. And because it's next to the desk card, it's a great possibility that it could be related to work. Whether you're working from home or whether you're working out of an office, it could be news related to your work for some of you Leos. So pay attention to that. But news is on the way. Okay? Then you have the dogs card. The dogs card indicates getting together with friends. Like some guys will say, where my dog's at? Talking about their boys, their friends, indicating that that's your buddy. And even with what they say, dogs are man's best friend. So any way you slice it here, you're going to be getting together with good friends, Leo, on some level. You may even find out that some of your friends are flaky. Okay? Some of your friends are undependable. Some of your friends are insincere. Okay? So pay attention to that. But it doesn't mean you won't be getting together with them. Okay? But here, just know that you're going to be getting together with friends. Then your last and final card for this spread you have is the bread card. And this card indicates a period of prosperity and abundance. Okay? So, Leos, money's on the horizon for some of you. Because you have this fresh baked loaf of bread that's still piping hot, And you also have a sack of flour that's spilling out that says that your harvest has been great. You may be getting monies coming in from work that was done in the past. You could be going into business and making bread. You could be slicing this fresh, hot, piping loaf of bread up and selling it. Either way, you're coming into a period of prosperity and abundance with this card, the bread card. So that concludes this portion of the reading, Leos, and we are going to go to the next part. And the next part of the reading, the card that comes up next, it comes from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart card deck. That's where it comes from. And the card that you drew here, Leos, it is the Master card. The Master card is number 15. And number 15, the Master card, keywords are fear, identify, release, negativity, freedom, love. Fear and doubt often prevent a relationship from flowing or from manifesting. In matters of the heart, they can restrict and confine. They prevent you from opening to the joy and love that's waiting for you. A fearful heart closes up. A fearful heart closes in upon itself and sees only negativity and doubt. Your fears can even make you question your own value, causing you to wonder whether you're worthy of being loved or if you'll ever find love. These thoughts, if not controlled, will manifest more of the same, continuing in a never-ending destructive cycle. It's time to take action. To master your fears, you must first identify them. What fears about love have you allowed yourself to believe? Are you concerned about being unlovable? Are you uneasy about giving up your freedom in order to be in a relationship? Do you find it too difficult to speak up about your needs and ask that they be met? Sit quietly and uncover what may be holding you back. By the very act of facing your fears, you will recognize them for the deceptions that they are, and you will discover the power to master and eliminate them. The absence of fear is unconditional love. Please take some time to look at your fears and doubts so you can release them. This will free you to manifest joyful and loving relationships. Know that you can have the relationships you desire. Act now to release your fears and open your heart. Your affirmation here, Leos: I now release my fears and open fully to a loving relationship with myself and others. And the traditional tarot archetype card here is the Devil card. The Devil card, as it relates to love and romance, indicates that for some of you, Leos, you're hoping that a past love will return, or that you can make amends with a past relationship, or hoping that things will be cleared up, cleaned up, as it relates to a past love that has left your life in some way, form, or fashion. Some form or fashion. Some love. I'm sorry about that, Leo. Little distraction there. Sorry. Okay. Some love that has broken up or you've been separated from. You're hoping that this person would come back and that you could patch things up for some of you Leos. Okay? Okay, now the next card that you have is coming from a deck that I just started to work with. It is the Doreen Virtue, um, the Romance Angels Oracle cards, and the first card, well, actually, you have two cards that came out with that deck, and you know, when more than one card comes out, come out, I always read both or how many ever cards there are that come out. So, in this case, you had two cards that came out, and the first one is Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Like a good friend, the romance angels send you this card to tell you the truth. The best way to have more romance in your life is through attraction, rather than through strenuous effort. You are most attractive when you're fully enjoying yourself in the present. Your joyful laughter, your self-expression, and body language are beautiful. In contrast, any stress you experience as you strain to find romance pushes against the stream of life. Strain comes from a place of fear with an underlying worry. Maybe I won't receive this. That fear then attracts the very thing you worry about. Stress creates wrinkles, body tension, a restricted voice, and other unattractive characteristics. So go smell a rose and fully enjoy its fragrant beauty. Allow yourself allow yourself simple pleasures that lead to great joy. Affirm frequently that you are loved and lovable. Visualize a wonderful romantic relationship with a great partner. Take excellent care of yourself and follow your inner guidance. Via the law of attraction, you'll draw romantic love to you through your own attractive nature. Okay? Then you have keep an open mind. Okay? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. The romance angel sent you this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a form that may differ from what you expect. This is especially true if you tend to date a certain type of individual. You draw this card to help you to discover your soulmate. This card may signal that you've already been introduced to this person but have overlooked his or her romantic potential. Take the time to get to know the various individuals you meet. Even if there isn't an initial attraction, at the very least, you will learn more about yourself and may make a new friend. So those two cards, basically, Leo, they're saying to you, be attracted to yourself first. Then you will draw attraction from others. Secondly, it is saying to you, don't have a paper cutout of the person that you think you would like to have in your life, but allow the universe to bring the right person into your life. Okay? Then you have the next set of cards comes from the ARC deck. It is the ART, A for amethyst, R for rose, and T for turquoise. And these cards are read by the top portion, the bold words I read horizontally straight across. Then there's a middle section that gives a little message. Then the bottom portion, which is the third part of the card, reads somewhat like a poem or a riddle of some sort, or a rhyme or what have you. So you have first up the warrior. Then you, with the amethyst card, Leos, you have two that came out, and as you know, I'm going to read them both. So you have the warrior, the healer, loves romance. The second portion of the card reads, you will have to deal quickly and decisively with challenging people and situations. Force yourself to idolize love but not your lover. Act in harmony with your highest principles as you learn what love is. Find someone with whom you want nothing less than to spend life together. To achieve this, patiently show you accept your love interest as is. Invest the time and effort to do so. Then the third part of the cards read, true love requires bravery. Without it, love is slavery. Fulfill your needs, speak honestly, direct and forceful you must be. Challenge life with open arms, fear not losing love's sweet charms. Inspire all with healing care. Inspire all with healing care. With faith and gentle words be there. Bathe them in the kind of love that's shown by angels from above. To some it may be sacrifice, but love to you, it will entice. You'll know your love is true and real. You'll know your love is real and true when making love means something new. When holding hands or sharing hugs can satisfy your need for love. Until you both feel this is true, it's just romance, not love for you. The fires of romance can be fueled by following this golden rule. Appreciate your man each day. Respect your woman, come what may. Show it with dramatic flair. True romance is in the air. So there you have it, Leos, your reading for October 2017. And to give the summation of this reading, I'm going to say that you're being called upon to enjoy hugs and holding hands, and not put so much effort and bearings or attention on sex, but to open your heart to new people, new experiences as it relates to love and romance and a soulmate. Know that the universe is wise enough to give you what you need, not necessarily what you want, because what you need may turn out to be what you want if you give it a chance. Okay? And know that your most attractive person that you'll ever meet is that person that you see when you look into the mirror. And go out and get a rose and smell it and enjoy it. And know that it is the simple pleasures of life that are the most sometimes important pleasures in life. So until next time, Leo, I'm going to say ciao for now.